Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are having a great day. So, the last few games has been not very good for me. So, let's try to get a game back. Let's try to win one. Okay, we finally got black, and hopefully, okay, we have d4. Let's play d6. Knight to c3. Interesting. Okay, let's transpose this back to the perk defense. The Czech perk. And the Czech perk it is on the board. And we have f3. Very interesting decision from our opponent. Um, so if I remember correctly, there's a line involving Queen B6, and I think that's after F3. I think since we are technically trying to learn the Czech Pirc without, actually looking at all the opening repertoires, let's try it. I saw this idea in a video. Um, I saw this in the video. It was kind of just a quick, it it was just a quick glance, where the guy just kind of briefly reviewed the variation. But I'm kind of interested to try because I was going to do Queen C7 and going to E5, which I guess is normal, for the Czech peers player. But Queen B6 is also very interesting because now, if you noticed, um, you can just play e5 pretty much at any point, and you don't have to care uh, about the queen having extra protection at all. So, okay, we have knight g to e2. Let's play e5, and now we're not really scared of bishop e3. Okay, our opponent just takes right away, which is very interesting. In the Czech peers, if your opponent takes on e5, mostly is pretty good for you. So okay, we have queen to d3. So the plan looks pretty clear, right? It looks to try to play bishop e3. We could force him to have a hard time playing bishop e3, but why should we do that? The problem with bishop c5 is two things. One is bishop to g5. Two is knight to a4. Knight a4, we can't play queen to a5, and I mean, I guess it's kind of unlikely that our opponent will play knight e to c3. But I mean, I'm not entirely certain, right? But the second one, bishop g5, I really don't like. So I think we could just play bishop e7, and then if bishop to e3, we can just drop back to c7. And I don't see anything wrong with that, to be fair. Yeah. Okay. Let's play bishop e7. Let's try to play modest and see. Let's see after the game if the engine, likes bishop e7 or bishop c5. I think bishop e7 is a fairly safe move, to be honest. So bishop e3, I don't think we can take on b2. That allows basically uh too much compensation is what I'm assuming, although I could be wrong. I think actually after bishop e6, our opponent can't play bishop e3 because now b7 is no longer protected. But we are not really in a rush to develop this bishop, even though it seems like it. I actually don't want to play knight bd7 before bishop e6. One of the main ideas in the Czech peers is to develop the knight first in order to have extra protection on e5. So, but in this case, we're just going to accelerate our castle, get our king into safety, and then we're going to think on how we're going to develop. It seems like we're finally kind of getting kind of a sort of a more legit opponent. Most of our opponent have really good rapid rating, but pretty obscure blitz and bullet rating. I guess not. I guess there are a lot of people that are not that good in online blitz and bullet chess. So okay, we have A3. Maybe looking at B4 ideas. That is something interesting we could look. I mean, if A3 into B4, we could play A5 and be annoying, but actually after knight A4, I mean, there's not really that much to go for. And funny enough, we can maybe even play queen to A6. Just trying to ask the queen, you want to trade. But I think the queen, I think the queen is kind of misplaced on D3 right now because this bishop is gonna take forever to move. So do we want to actually prevent B4? I mean, B4 is quite a weakening move because let's say we castle and our opponent play B4 after A5, bishop to E3, queen C7. Now we're just kind of asking, what are you doing here, right? Well, I can push B5, sure, but is that even actually that optimal? Maybe. Castle B4. I mean, we could also play Rook D1. That's another option. And the queen actually doesn't have that many square to go to. Okay, I think we can just play simple and castle. I mean, yeah. Okay, so now, okay, what is the meaning here? A3 into bishop E3. Is there any trap that I'm missing that I don't have any idea about? Because it doesn't seem like it, to be fair, to be honest. Because queen takes B2, knight A4, we have queen to B5. So oh, rook A2. Ah, okay. Yeah. Okay, I was able to find the trap there. Rook A2 traps the queen. Okay, so we're just going to drop the C7. There's nothing. If the queen is trapped, then we just drop the queen back. There's nothing wrong with it. And now white kind of has to deal with this queen. What to do with this? Because rook D8 is coming. Yeah, that was a nice setup. That was a nice trap there. Okay. So let's play rook D8. I don't see why not. But also let's allow our bishop to have some breathing room, so that at knight f5 we don't get cramped on the board. We could play b5 here. B5 is definitely a kind of a viable move. Okay, let's play b5. Let's look at b4. Knight f5, bishop f8. I think we're okay. I mean, maybe queen f2, queen g3, but that is way too slow. G4, okay. Now we could start with bishop to a6, I think. Or we could even play a5 actually. A5 does seem pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. A5, very interesting. Yeah, that's well, a5, queen f2. Knight here maybe. BD7 maybe. Okay, this position is suddenly not so easy. The thing is, he plays g4 already, so I always have knight to e8. It's not that scary. Um, okay, I'm gonna trust myself and play a5. I should kind of stop doubting my own ideas, to be honest. To be fair. Actually, queen f2, or if I go queen b7, I can't develop this bishop. But okay, he goes queen g2 instead. Well, in that case, I don't really care. Bishop a6, g5, just knight e8, so good. And the thing with g5 is that he doesn't have g6 right away, so let's go b4. a4. Let's chop up this bishop. Rook to f1. This would be nice at a6. Oh, I blunder again. Oh my god, blunder again. Okay, he completely misses it. This is not this is not what I would really want, to be fair. Let's play c5. I should have just played c5 right away. I forgot that this knight is also trapped. g5. I could take on h5. Do I want to react to that? I might want to react, because not reacting to this might be too much. Okay, let's respond to it by going knight f8. g5. Let's go queen c6. Yeah, actually the knight is not actually like entirely trapped. Yeah, it's not actually like trapped. So let's do knight takes b4. g6. Let's take. I mean, we could. I guess we take with the queen, because. I mean. Yeah, we take with the queen, that's why not. The queen can't move off this. If they do, then. Yeah, queen h2. Expected. Try knight d6, I guess. Could try knight d6. Or just knight f6. I mean, knight f6, queen e5, though. Wow, I just realized how weak my pawns are. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, knight there. Rook there, not knight there. Okay, queen f6. Well, queen f6, bishop g. Oh, bishop g5. Oh, God. Okay, let's go queen e6. Nice 6 check, king h8. Oh, now this knight c5 on the line. Bruh. It's too much. Yes. Too much. And I'm also allowing castle, which I don't know if it's good or not, but what the heck? I might. Oh wait. Oh, he's wait. Now he goes for that instead of. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah. Okay, 93 also gets rid of this. Qb6, I guess. I have I have knight e8, I have rook a7, I have everything to try to defend this. Oh my god, it's also queen e5. My goodness. Knight e8. I mean, I don't even know. Like, I'm just trying to defend here. Go here, I guess. I think this is winning for black, actually, because white doesn't have enough reinforcement. Wait. Oh, he's trying to flag me at this point. Okay. Oh yeah, he's just trying to flag me. Oh no, I blundered a pawn. Oh my god, blundered a pawn again. Oh, so bad. I expected him to do that, and I didn't even pre-move. What is wrong with me? Oh my god. Okay. I keep reaching winning position and then just lose outright. Okay, so this transpose back to the Czech Pirc. Queen b6 is a very interesting try. Yeah, of course, knight bd7 is also a valid option. Because the problem with f3 is that there's no such thing as there's no knight f3, so there's less center tension, and black has a much easier time dealing with the center, and all black can do is supporting the d4 pawn and not actually attacking the e5 pawn. So, but I went with queen b6, which in my book is in what I saw in one of the videos. This is a very interesting option. But maybe I'll start playing the knight bd7 or e5 again. I wasn't sure if this was like actually good, but I guess it still is. Because this is actually just a better version of this, where black is completely fine here, and a lot of people don't know how to play this, and I play this quite a bit, so I kind of know. Even though once you get to play against like people who actually know how to play against this, they just going to just crush you in the end game. So e5 pawn check is just really bad because now this knight doesn't really do anything. The bishop can't really develop properly. Everything is, and then the queen is controlling this diagonal. So I was playing everything pretty well, I guess. Yeah. I think there were some important moments here. Okay. So here I should have taken and then go knight b7. Because after g4, we go knight d5. And we don't care about the pawn being taken because we get, I mean, look at this king. This king is not even castle yet. Yeah, so have this for example. But let's say here, queen takes c5, we have queen takes e2, rook takes b2 is coming as well. And it is, and white has to give up like this bishop or something. Yeah, as the engines say, but white has to give up something in order to get the king into safety, in which is already over for white. But we kind of messed up here. Yeah, it's still like this. Kind of funny, but it's what it is. I would never take there because open up this g file, I would probably never be able to really defend it. Although knight e8 just straight up does defend, so maybe. But I play bishop a6 and then go for this type of idea and then blunder. Yeah, I should have just played c5, but my opponent misses it and try to go for the attack. So we play c5 ourselves. And then g5, queen c6, a takes b4. This is all good for me. I was debating this, but after looking at this, I wasn't really sure what's happening. So I kind of decided not to go for it, I guess. But I guess I didn't realize that this can't be taken. And I don't even need engine to show this because, yeah, then the rook is hanging. And the king can't even come here to protect. So like say king e2, knight takes a1, and you're winning. You could take this all you want, but it's not really gonna really matter. Oh yeah, because it's just up a full piece. That's what happened. Yeah. But it's saying that this is good, but I was like, I wasn't sure, man. But queen e6 is definitely not the best because the knight takes c5. And he played the best move here, just sacking the knight. But he's supposed to sack the rook as well, which he didn't. He can still sack the rook here, and he's still slightly better. But he tried to get all the pieces, try to use the pin and get all the pieces into attack, only to realize that he doesn't actually have enough time. But then I realized now my time is actually in trouble. So yeah, I don't know. Is there any way here? Yeah, the best way is to not take this and allowing queen e2. The best way is just to go here, and after this, and then rook takes. Then I'm fine. Then this I'm fine. Queen e2. Now I drop the queen back, and I have a much higher and I can win this like much faster because I have a queen on the board. But I traded everything and then messed it up. I'm still good. I was still winning. Well, I'm still actually winning until I went here, and then it just eats. Yeah, and I flagged once again. So very unfortunate. The Czech Pirc is doing a lot of work, though. I gotta say, I've been having pretty good positions with the Czech Pirc recently. So, yeah, I'm sorry that I keep losing due to time, but if you guys want me to actually play Blitz and maybe not flag, then let me know. But I'm also trying my best to I'm trying to commentate and play at the same time, so it is a little bit hard for me, and I will learn this over time. And not only that, I'm playing some of the openings that I'm not too familiar of because I'm not an E4 player. I'm learning E4 to make videos for you guys. I know a lot of you guys play E4, so I hope this is good content. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.